Tracy, welcome back.
Hi, thank you.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. Things a little hectic, but I'm good.
Okay. We'll come back to that. Um, I know that we had some assignments, but first I want to let you know that just like in our first session, this is confidential. I'm going to be taking notes again. And then also, if there's anything that if there's anything that's said about self harm or harm to someone else, then I am mandated to let the authorities know. Just to reiterate that. So going back to you're feeling hectic. Things are hectic.
Just a hectic day. My
Okay.
schedule is, nothing out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's talk about your day. How what's hectic about your day? What do you have on your plate thus far?
I'm gonna work 10.5 hours today, and some running around, homework, and here, of course. So that's pretty much it. Just a lot of, a busy day.
Okay. So 10.5 hour days.
Yes.
Wow.
6 days a week. Yeah.
You mentioned before that you're doing 3 classes.
Yes.
Wow, that could be a lot on a plate.
Oh yeah.
So I commend you for even having time to come here, making time for yourself. That's good.
Yeah.
So is there anything specific that you want to talk about today?
Just no, nothing in particular.
No. So we can, if you want, we can just dive into the homework. Did you do your homework?
I did do my homework.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Okay. And how did you feel going into doing your homework? We had your homework being writing letters. We decided to start writing letters to your mother. When you felt the need, or when you felt the trauma coming back to you in a grieving state. So how did you feel going into writing the letter?
At first, writing the letter is really, really hard. Very emotional. It was really emotional, very hard to do, because I felt like it just brought me in a state of, okay, facing that, okay, my mom's not here and I'm writing. So it's the reality of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what made it really hard, because I know in the physical she's not here and I'm writing these letters. But then once I was able to disconnect, it wasn't, from that, it wasn't as bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm sorry again that you have to relive these emotions. Grieving has no mandated time where you stop grieving, and a lot of people say time heals all wounds, but sometimes it takes longer.
Yeah.
So the grieving process, it takes time, and one thing that you mentioned was okay, you said that you were able to disconnect. What do you mean by disconnect?
Well, like I said, first starting off, it was really hard for me because of the reality of my mom not being here and me writing the letters.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I had to I separated myself from that. When I say disconnect, I mean like I had to think of it in a world of, maybe even in going back to my past, how would I talk to my mom? Just being as natural as that, just taking the thought of her not being here out. And it actually helped me a lot just by doing that, because I felt like she was here. It just kind of gave me the reminiscence of her being here. So it made it really easy and very, I was able to feel like a release. And so very, invigorating.
Okay. Well, that's excellent. Feeling invigorating. You gain strength out of writing the letter, so I commend you. You said that the disconnect. It was it. How did you feel? How did you feel when you finished? Do you feel like you said, you had to disconnect from the idea of her not being here and connect to just having a conversation? So I know it's been already a week, and how many letters were you able to take on?
Um, I think I've probably written maybe about 7 to 8 letters.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's good. So how, from the start to the eighth letter, or even in the middle, how do you feel? Do you feel the release being easier, or do you feel it more emotion within that?
Uh, when you say more emotion within that, you mean
Where it's sometimes when you um, go down memory lane, then you have all these memories rushing, and with you not being able to physically say it out of your mouth, it can become a little overwhelming. So was it, do you feel like it got easier with time, or do you feel like it's still the same heaviness from the beginning?
I feel like it got easier with time because a lot of times I would suppress, and try not to think about the memories because of how it would make me feel in the past, how sad I would feel and things like that. So I think that it did get easier. It helped me because those good memories, I was able to get some laughs, that I haven't gotten in a while.
Great.
And just be able to just kind of, go down memory lane. So, yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's great. That's what I was hoping to hear. So with the I think this is where we should stay for a while. Let's see how that goes. How were you able to conduct your day after writing the letter? Were you able to, what was your mood?
My mood was really good. It just, I was hopeful in knowing that I wouldn't be overtaken daily by just grief. It just gave me, some feelings of hope and just feelings of relief. So my day went really well. It was more relaxed.
Okay. Well, it looks like the assignment went very well, so I think we should hold it there.
Okay.
I think that you've made tremendous progress, and I commend you for being able to express yourself and have that dialogue with your mother. It's a form of releasing, like you said, and it should. Let's see how it goes for the next 2 weeks. So let's hold off on next week, and then let's allow 2 weeks to go by to see what progress you've made, especially since you've found joy in the letter of your day.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sounds good.
let's catch up on the next 2 weeks.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.